Hi everyone. Welcome to Government 2305, U.S. Government, President, Congress, and the Courts. I'm going to give you a series of three videos introducing you to the course, and this is video one, which is just a introduction of myself and the starting agenda for the course, and an introduction to our TA, Shelby Davis. So I'm Tom Hanna. I'm the instructor. I'm a PhD candidate at the University of Houston. Shelby Davis is our TA. She's also a PhD candidate at the University of Houston. Um, so, um, so we have an experienced TA who studies American government specifically. Um, I actually am uh, an international relations and comparative politics scholar. I study the international behavior of dictators. Um, my overall interest is in threats to freedom and modern liberal democracy, and so I do have a background in the theory of modern democracy and American government, especially Madisonian ideas on constitutionalism, things like that. So I do have a connection to American government, even though it's not what I research specifically. And I've been teaching at the University of Houston since July of 2022 on a regular basis, and at Houston City College since June of 2023. I have taught this course or its companion courses at either HCC or U of H probably about 30 times now, so I've taught it quite a bit. Um, I've also taught statistics for political scientists, argument data and politics, which is a research design and statistics course, introduction to comparative politics several times, um, um, international organizations one time, and state government at another institution, Our Lady of the Lake University in San Antonio. Um, so that's me. Um, Shelby may post an introduction either by text or video later, but you have a very capable TA. And I do want to say that she will be the one grading your written work. So if you have questions for me about what I meant by something, of course, contact me if you want. But if you have questions about how it's going to be graded, she's the one. Um, I would generally suggest though that don't do that too much. Start with the first couple of written assignments and just do them. Just follow the instructions. For the first couple of assignments, we're not going to be excessively harsh in the grading. We're going to try to give more feedback. If you don't follow the feedback, then your grade could start to suffer in later assignments. But that's, I think, the best approach. Um, my experience from this course last spring, when I taught this course the same way, was that the writing was very good. And I think that generally speaking, just rely on yourself and have some confidence. Um, so Module 0 is due this week. I realize some of you were registered late and didn't have access. About 20 out of 25 of you have either completed this or almost completed it. I extended it a couple of days, so try to get it done as soon as possible. If I have to extend it a little more, I will, but we really need to jump into Module 1. So Module 0 has a couple of course overview videos. It will have this video and videos 3 and 4 shortly, and reading of the course syllabus. It's also got a syllabus quiz and an AI and plagiarism quiz. You have to take those. You have to get perfect scores. You can take as many times as you want to get perfect scores, but that's the requirement to move on. Finally, not listed here, there is a how to use inquisitive assignment that is actually in the book, and it's an inquisitive module. Um, you really need to do that in order to get acquainted with the book. It's the very last thing in Module 0. You will have to register for the book to do that. If the book has not been purchased for you yet, you can sign up for the 2-week trial that the publisher offers and do it, and then when it's paid for, it should automatically transfer your grades over. Module 1, currently due February 20th. Again, I didn't realize we were going to start out with some of you almost getting added to this almost 2 weeks in, plus, other things. We didn't have the books available and a couple of other things. So if I need to move that back a little bit, I will, but we do still need to finish all 4 modules in the semester. So better to speed up a little bit now than to be rushing at the end. So start off, read the United States Citizenship test found in Canvas Module 1. I want you to read this in order to give you an overview of what you really should learn for the semester. If at the end of the semester you could get a 70 on the United States Citizenship test, if you could come take the United States Citizenship and pass sort of with flying colors, because I think a 60% is required, that would be great. I would like it if you leave this class able to pass the U.S. citizenship test. Watch the video, and then aside from that, some of the stuff in this class is going to be about government more generally, and that's going to start with What is Government, video number 5. So watch that. Read the founding documents. So the U.S. Declaration of Independence, the U.S. Constitution, and the Philippines Declaration of Independence are all in Module 1 in Canvas. It sounds like a lot, the U.S. Constitution especially, but it's actually not that long. It's just a few pages. So read those. Then watch the Constitutional Safeguards video, number 6. I meant to delete this. There is no discussion board questions, so just skip that. Then do the Chapter 12 homework, inquisitives. You may want to read the chapter before you do the inquisitives, but there's no, the inquisitives are what's assigned. Then watch the videos for U.S. Congress, and I'm going to split it up into 3 videos in order to make them a little shorter. Then number 10, do the inquisitive for Governing Texas, Chapter 7. Then watch the Texas Legislature video, which is number 10. Then watch the Ethics in Government and the Congressional Ethics videos. Looking at the number of videos you have to watch, so the number of chapters is really small, and those other readings are really short. But with that number of videos, I may push this back a few days, but shoot for February 20th to have all of this done. That's our current goal, and I will let you know if that changes. So that is it for video number 1. Video number 2 is no longer available. I may re-record it, but I also will show you a little bit around Canvas in video 3, so video 2 may not be coming back. But go from video, watch this, then go to video number 3 for course outline and procedures.